Hey Scruffy, how you doing? So we got a little bit of daylight still. So I think I'm on time. So the sun's just setting later and later now. So pretty soon we're actually going to have actual daylight. So I saw Scruffy sleeping out on the deck pretty much all day. So he's had a busy day of sleeping. So you ready for dinner? Want some food? So you got your food. You pick up the plate now. So we got meaty pate with real chicken and kibble as normal. Okay, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to open the door, okay? I'm locking the door. Open it now. So pick up the food. Okay, good, you're backing up. So hopefully you won't hiss at me. Okay, so I'm coming out. I'm going to put the food on the table. And I'm going to get the water. I'm going to close the door now. So I'm going to walk past you. There's the gloves on the ground there. So the wind's been blowing today, so probably knocked the glove off. So I'm going to change your water now. So take the old water out. Let's grab the new water. And wow, you're coming over to me. I'm not even done yet. Okay, so I'm going to pick up the glove while it's on the ground here. Okay, I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to have to sit in the chair there. So I'm going to back into the chair here. Try not to scare you. Because you're really close to the chair now. And wow, you're coming right over to the glove, huh? Guess you're eager to get started. Oops. Yeah. Uh-oh. Not sure what I did wrong. So is he boarding? Is he going to come back around? I think he's coming back around. Try this again. Okay. So he's being very cautious. He's starting to get into it now. Okay. So I don't know what's wrong with him. He had a pretty comfortable, uneventful day from what I could tell. Okay, yeah, now he's starting to get into it again. So he's turned a little away from me, so so the position's not quite as normal as usual. So I can't reach his back right now. So I guess I'll move again if he wants me to try petting his back, but that's what seemed to set him off last time. So I'm not sure what's going on. So the sun came out today. Again. <clears throat> cooled down again, and the wind picked up. So it's a bit of a wind chill factor, but I don't think it bothered Scruffy at all. He seemed very comfortable. So I think he's starting to get more affectionate now. I'm actually kind of curious about his back. Flipped over his ear there. Ear is upside down. Yeah, there it goes. It's interesting, as I hit the base of his tail, he sticks up his butt. So I think he likes it, but of course, he's really confusing me when he hisses like that. So I'm actually a little bit worried that my leg is too close to him, because if he decides to scratch, he might go for my leg. And he may do some damage even with the jeans on. It's not as thick as the glove. So he's sticking up his butt again. So I decided to do my intervals today. So I took a sleeping pill last night because I mentioned I didn't sleep the other day. And so took the sleeping pill, went to sleep early, and yeah, that sleeping pill and probably the lack of sleep really knocked me out. So I woke up pretty late today. Well, not as late as yesterday, but it was like maybe 11 or something. So I was out for a long time. And when I woke up, I didn't really think I was feeling that great. It's kind of sore from I don't know what. And sleeping pill always makes me groggy. But yeah, today is one of those crazy stock market days. So I've been learning about options trading, kind of a dangerous thing. And so usually when everyone's freaking out, it's a good opportunity to try to capitalize. Uh-oh, skin scratch. Yep. So I've been learning using a paper trade simulator provided by TD Ameritrade. And so they have a software called Thinkorswim, I think, or Think and Swim, can't remember. But and I've been taking an online course on how to do options trading. Okay, Scruffy. Okay, let's wrap this up. And I think it's about time you probably want your food, right? Ready for some food? Yeah, I think you're ready. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna brush you. Hopefully you won't react so jumpy like yesterday. So I think he was fine with this side, but it was the other side he didn't like so much. And I'm not sure what the reason for that was. So yeah, I think there's a knot there. I think that's why. Okay, I think I got the knot out. Okay, I'm gonna put this brush down and I'll pick up the other one. Okay, it's just the brush. And so he stuck up his tail. See if I can get his tail a little bit. So I'm going to just get through this side, make sure there are no more knots. Okay, so I'm going to flip the brush over now. So anyway, I wanted to actually try an option for reel. I'm still pretty new at it, so I'm pretty conservative, so I don't do anything crazy. Basically all I wanted to do was, since things were down, try to buy when they're low. So normally I'd just place a limit order and be done with it, but I found out you can sell a put option at a low price and then get paid extra for the fact that you sold some of the option. There's a little more to it, but that's the general idea. So if you're going to buy it low anyway, you can basically sell insurance to somebody else so they can get out of a stock at a low price. So if they're afraid, you take advantage of that, because it was a stock I kind of wanted to own, because I think long term, which is usually my thinking, it's something I wanted to own. So anyway, yeah, I was doing it with my brokerage through their software web interface, and they have a really clunky interface, and I swear I thought I picked the right option, but I ended up buying the option instead of selling it. And so it went the wrong direction, and it cost me, it wasn't a cheap stock, so it probably cost me about $400. So I paid $400 for the wrong thing. And I think what happened was, I think the way their software works is they try to autofill things. So I think I picked the right thing when I started, and then when I was filling in the other boxes, I think it changed the first box that I had set, and so I had set it to sell, and I think it changed it to buy, and I didn't notice, and then. And the confirmation page, that was one thing I guess I just didn't pay enough attention to, so I did the wrong thing. So after I figured out I did the wrong thing, I was trying to undo the mistake, and well, I can't really undo it, so I was trying to basically minimize my damage by selling and closing the option, and then just take my losses that way. So I was hoping maybe I lose $100 at worst, maybe $10 more typically, or something like that. instead of the $400. But then I got a warning when I tried to unroll it, saying if I'm trying to sell something I just bought, under certain circumstances, if it's been done before it's settled, my account could be restricted for free riding, and so I was kind of confused by that, and so I ended up calling the brokerage, and they were nice and said, no, yeah, it was just if you didn't have enough money in your account, and you were trying to make a quick profit by using money you actually didn't have, that would be the free riding thing. But the bigger thing was they're actually able to reject the mistake I made, so it didn't actually cost me anything. And then they were able to put the order through for me on the telephone. So that was really nice of them. So so yeah, I'm happy about that, because I probably would have been okay. I think there were other ways. There's still potentially other ways out of the trade, I think, that would have not costed me too much money. And actually, in some cases, I think there actually may have been some profit opportunities if the market moved the right way. But I'm still learning some of those more advanced techniques. So that's the thing I want to screw with right now. And I just wanted to do something pretty conservative today. So after that fiasco, I started feeling better, and so well, I guess it's good for a run. So I went out for my intervals today, and yeah, I think probably did about the same as last week. Yeah, I noticed I'm still further down the course when I finish, so I think that's a good sign. It means I'm getting stronger. The last 2 intervals I did, yeah, I was really winded. I was gasping for air, and I was really feeling that one. I was kind of worried I was going to keel over with a heart attack or something. But I'm still here. And then I tried to do 1 extra interval. I'm actually already doing like 2 more. So originally I was just going to do 10, but the way the course is kind of set out, I ended up doing 12. And I just kind of like on my stopwatch, it just kind of works out. 12 is kind of a nice number for the times that I set for myself. But it took me further down the course, so I needed to backtrack, and so I tried for a 13th, and yeah, I didn't quite make it all the way on that 13th. But I think I'm making progress. And then, I weighed myself after I took a shower. And yeah, I finally broke through the plateau pretty decisively. So the last couple weeks I've actually been making progress, but yeah, this is the first time I've actually made more progress than I expected. So lost an extra pound more than I thought I would, so I was planning to. So I'm happy about that. So anyway, today I saw Scruffy, so sleeping out on the deck, a whole bunch of different positions. So I think he was out on the deck by the railing. He was out on the deck under the round table. He was actually there a lot. And then I think that midday he was actually here next to the scratcher. He might have used it. I can't tell from the position if it's moved or not, because I left it kind of like that yesterday, but I usually don't see him here during kind of the midday. Usually he's always out on the deck, so I was surprised to see him here near the door. I'm not sure if he was expecting a food or not. I filmed him, and I don't think he saw me, but I think he did see the camera, so it looked like he was looking at the camera. And then I think he went back on the deck. And then about an hour and a half before dinner here, I saw him on the table sleeping. And then he was on the table until I think right before dinner, because I caught him basically for the next hour and a half on the table. He finally woke up and was on the table, looking around. At first, I don't think he saw me, so I was filming him. I think because of the way the sunlight is and the darkness in the kitchen, he couldn't see me, or at least that wasn't easy to see. And then, so I filmed him for maybe like a minute or so. I think I'm gonna cough. Trying not to cough too hard, because I know it's gonna scare him. And then, I think I'm gonna cough again. Oops. And then finally on the table, when I stopped filming, moved away. I think he noticed me moving away, and then that's when he jumped off the table and came to the door. So I ran out of vegetable soup. Usually make a big giant vat of it and freeze a bunch of it. And so I just realized, I used it all up last night. So I need to make another vat, but I forgot today. So I'm thawing out some things that I need for the recipe. So I'm gonna have to cook after he leaves, or after I stop filming. So it's so late now, though. I'm worried. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before you get to eat dinner. So I'm kind of hungry now. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. The vegetable soup has been kind of the staple of my dieting for the last, I don't know, has it been 3 months now? So I guess it's working. So making forward progress. So I'm mostly trying the vegetable soup, or soups and vegetables and soups in general, just because I've been on different types of diets before, and the common theme was I'm always hungry. And so I was hoping maybe if I load up on low-calorie vegetables and basically soups being water, basically try to make myself feel less hungry without going over my calorie limits. So I'm still hungry, but yeah, it's not as bad. So I guess it's working. But yeah, I'm really craving like a nice juicy steak or something right now. Yeah, something really bad for me. So just doing a little bit more reading on places to move to. So I was reading about Tennessee. So it's one of the several states on my list. And I found out, yeah, there are actually at least according to some, a pretty nice place to do bicycling. So I found a couple links to various bicycle routes and trails, and there's some pictures attached, and wow, it's beautiful. One of my favorite pictures was I don't know what the river was, but there was some river basically going through a whole bunch of rolly hills, and they're all green. And there was a picture of a couple bicyclists on a very wide, nicely groomed dirt/gravel trail. So it looked like it was large enough for a car to drive on. And yeah, it was very scenic, and it's like, wow. Wouldn't mind doing a route like that every day. So I currently live in a pretty nice place. I'm in a big city though, so I gotta travel and commute to basically get my bike anywhere besides the place I normally go, which is actually a pretty nice place. But yeah, I've kind of established I don't think I can stay here. So I don't know. Maybe so there's a possibility maybe move away for 10 years, and then who knows? 10 years maybe I can come back. Don't know. But, hopefully though I'll find a nice place to move to that I might want to stay. So I have a relative that moved to Tennessee. And, she's always trying to get me to go visit, so I might have to take her up on it. Anyway, I guess that's it for tonight. And oh, now he's scratching, isn't he? Please don't scratch. He's scratching. Okay. Okay, folks, I guess that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.